Sitting posture. We're going to perform Paschimottanasana, Supta Vajrasana, Ardha Matsyendrasana, Vakrasana, Marichasana, Malasana, Baddha Konasana, Merudandasana, Akarna Dhanurasana and Gomukasana. 1. Paschimottanasana. Technique: being by coming to sit in Dandasana with your legs straight in front of your body. Bring your arms straight out to the sides and up over your head, reaching towards the ceiling. Inhale and draw your spine up long. As you exhale, begin to come forward, hanging at your hips. Imagine your pelvic as a bowl of water that is a stepping forward. On each inhale, lengthen your spine. You may come a bit out of your forward bend to do this. On each exhale, deepen into your forward bend. Imagine your belly coming to rest on your thigh, rather your nose coming to your knees. This will help you keep your spine long. Keep the neck as the natural extension of your spine, neither cranking it to look up nor letting it to go completely. Take hold of your ankle or shin, whichever you can reach. Keep your feet flexed strongly throughout. To come back to starting position, let go of the hold of feet, legs. Raise the head and slowly move the trunk back. Benefits: reduce abdominal fat, stimulates endocrine glands, spleen, liver, pancreas and kidney, cure enlargement of spleen and liver, aids in digestion, increase appetite, help patient with diabetes and piles, body become flexible, helps in stress relief, give full stretch to the dorsal part. Contraindication: should be avoided during pregnancy, slip disc, people with sciatica problem, back injury, diarrhea and asthma. 2. Supta Vajrasana. Technique: sit in Vajrasana, placing the palm on floor beside the buttocks, fingers pointing to the front. Slowly bend back, placing the right forearm and the elbow on the ground and then the left. Bring the crown of the head to the ground while reaching the back. Place the hand on the thighs. Try to keep the lower legs in contact with the floor. If necessary, separate the knees. Make sure that you are not overstraining the muscles and ligaments of the legs. Close the eyes and relax the body. Breathe deeply and slowly in the spinal position. Release in the reverse order, breathing in and taking the support of elbow and the arms. Raise the head above the ground. Then shift the body weight on the left arm and elbow by sliding the body. Then slowly coming to the starting position. Contraindication: should not practice in case of very high blood pressure, slip discs or those who suffer from vertigo. Pregnant women or undergoing menstruation cycle or if having knee injuries or surgery should avoid Supta Vajrasana. Benefits: it massages the abdominal organs, alleviating digestive ailments and constipation. It tones the spinal nerves, make the back flexible and relieve rounded shoulder. The nerves in the neck, the thyroid and the parathyroid glands are particularly stimulated. The rib cage is stretched and expanded fully, which helps to fill the lungs to its maximum capacity and bringing more oxygen into the system. It is beneficial for those suffering from asthma, bronchitis and other lungs ailments. It loosens up the legs and strengthens them in preparation for sitting in meditation asana. It enhances creativity and intelligence as it increases the circulation in the brain. This asana stretches the back muscles and separates the individual vertebrae from each other, releasing pressure on the disc of a nerve connection emanating from the spinal cord are squeezed by this disc, giving rise to various forms of backache. It regulates the functioning of the adrenal glands. It tones the pelvic muscles and the sciatica nerves, and it beneficial for women who have underdeveloped pelvis. It helps to alleviate disorder of both the male and the female reproductive organs. It helps to eliminate anger, aggression, and relax of the mind. 3. Ardha Matsyendrasana Asana technique. Starting position is Dandasana. Bend the right leg over the left leg, placing the right foot on the outside of the left knee. Keep the toes of right foot face towards. Bend the left leg, bringing the left foot near the right buttock. Keep left foot's outside edge in contact with floor. There is a space between your chest and right knee. Pass the left arm through that space, bringing the left hand close to the right foot. Grab a firm hold of the right foot with the left hand, bringing the right knee closer to left armpit. Try to keep the spine erect. Slowly twist the trunk to the right along with moving neck. Wrap the right arm around the waist, placing the fingers on the left inner thigh. Use the left arm, pressing it against the right leg to move the trunk as far as you can comfortably. Gaze straight over the right shoulder at the fixed point. Relax the body, taking deep and slowly breathe. To return, reverse the movement on by one. Repeat on the opposite side. Benefits: this yoga pose is great hip opener and flex the lower part of the body, making the hip stretch and tone. The shoulder, arm, neck and chest is well opened. Tones the spinal nerves and ligaments. Also bring more blood to the spine. Tones the muscles. Massaging of the abdominal organs helps in relieving constipation and improve digestive system. Relieve symptoms of backache, fatigue, menstrual discomfort and sciatica. The internal organs like the liver, heart, lungs, kidney and spleen are stimulated and cleansed. Release excess heat and toxins from organs and tissues. This pose balances the body well and brings peace of mind, curing the nervous disorders. Contraindication: people suffer from severe back or neck pain, people with sleep disc problem, those with internal organ issue should be avoided by pregnant women. 4. Vakrasana technique. Sit erect on the yoga mat or floor so that the spine is at 90 degrees to the ground. Dandasana. Bend the right leg at the knee straight and stretch and place the foot by the side of the left leg. Keep your right hand behind, resting the palm on the ground in line with the right leg but away from the body. Inhale and keep the left hand shoulder high on the right leg by keeping the elbow straight. Exhale and twist towards the right side. Keep the face relaxed and keep breathing normally. Hold the position for 2 minutes. Relax and get back to the original position. Repeat the position on the other side. Take a deep breath and relax. Benefits: preparatory pose for Ardha Matsyendrasana stretches the spine, tones the spinal nerves, nourishes the abdominal organs, reduce fat around waist, strengthens the back muscles, stimulates the pancreas. Contraindications: to be avoided by anyone suffering from severe spinal, back or shoulder injuries. People suffer from hernia. 5. Marichasana technique. Bend your right knee and place solely your right foot near to your right body part. Leave a couple of hand width distance between your foot and your opposite thigh. Keep your legs extended and engaged with the flexed feet. Reach your right side arm forward towards your left side foot. Instead of grabbing your left foot, flip your right palm to the correct facet of your mat alongside your thumb inform down. Wrap your right arm around the front of your right shin. Your higher arm and shoulder return to the force to create this potential. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Gap your chest to the left whereas keeping your right arm in position. Drop your left arm behind your back, planning to the part of your hand. Bind your hand along behind your back. Sit up tall with associate degree extended. Straight spine and inhale. Exhale the begin to the fold into a forward bend, keeping your hand sure and your spine along. Keep your gaze जो दृष्टि होती है on the left toes. Your right knee can move to the correct. However, keep your right foot firmly planted on the ground. Come back to the perpendicular spine before emotional the bind and the doing the create with the correct leg extended. Contraindication: if you have lower back problem, do not follow this posture. Do not follow Marichasana if you have a shoulder injury. People who have a respiratory disorder or diarrhea should not try this posture. Do not conceive to force your body whereas doing Marichasana. Maintain your comfort and let your body ease into it with time. Benefits: this asana calm and relax your body and mind. Marichasana helps stretch your spine and shoulder. Once done daily, this posture relieves fatigue. It additionally stimulates abdominal organs just like the liver and kidneys. Marichasana is claimed to be useful for relieving discharge cramps. It's extremely effective in reducing neuralgia pain. 6. Malasana technique. First, you need to stand in mountain pose Tadasana at the top of your mat. Keep both your legs far apart. There should be distance of 2 to 2.5 feet between both legs. Now bending your elbow and bring your palm together in Anjali pose, prayer position. Make sure hands near the chest. Now while bending your knees, it's slowly towards the bottom. In this posture, you will come to a bowel moment. In this position, lower your hips towards the ground and sit on your sole of the feet. Keep your thigh wider than the upper part of the torso. Make sure that your hip remains very close to the ankle and pull your shoulder back. Exhale and bend forward as if your torso is stuck between your thighs. Combine both hands in such a position that a 90-degree angle is formed at the elbow. Then keep the elbow of both hands inside the thigh. Doing this will help you expand the front part of your torso. Stay in this posture for at least 1 minute. Stand to get into your initial state. Bring your hands straight down. Contraindications: this asana must be avoided who suffer from knees or lower back pain. A pregnant woman must avoid practicing this asana. If there is a problem of loose motion, do not do this without proper consultation. If you have any type of physical problem, you should consult a doctor before doing this pose. Benefits: Malasana yoga poses are the best asana for enlarging the hips. To perform this asana, you have to sit far and wide with your thighs, which acts as a good hip opener. This asana gives a good stretch to the lower back, sacrum, genitalia and hips. It also helps in stimulate the metabolism, digestive fire and increasing the blood flow and flexibility. Garland pose is more beneficial for lower back pain, especially for the women during menses. It increases flexibility in your back muscles. Keep fit and ankle. This yoga asana also activates the calves, glutes and digestive system. It opens to the tightness of the hips and groin. It helps to solve your constipation problem. This yoga helps in treating acidity, constipation and many stomach problems by stimulating the stomach and its organ. While doing Malasana yoga, there is a pressure in your stomach and intestine which also enhances the digestive process. 7. Baddha Konasana. Technique: sit on the mat. The legs fully stretch forward, toes together pointing upwards. Keep the hands beside the body, palm resting on mat. Keep the neck straight and the upper body chest forward. The stomach held in normal counter and keep the chin down it. Focus eyes at one point straight ahead. Inhaling in 3 seconds, draw both the legs close to the body. Now keeping the legs in contact with the floor. With the knees bent outward and the soles of the feet together. Bring the feet with the toes pointing outward. Close the genital organs. The heels touching the perineum very closely. If required, clasp the feet to bring the heels or close to the body as possible. Once this position is secured, place the hands on the respective knees, pressing the down. Keep the upper part of the body and the neck erect. Maintain this position for 6 seconds, retaining the final position. Returning to the starting position, exhaling in 3 seconds, return to the starting position by slowly stretching the legs. Benefits: tones the reproductive organs, develops flexibility of legs, improve digestion, strengthen backbone, thigh, hip and buttocks. Activate Muladhara or root chakra. Erase delivery, labor during childbirth. Develops brain power. Improve focus and concentration. Combats fatigue. Contraindication: sciatica patients avoided by patients with knee injuries. 8. Merudandasana. Technique: sit in Baddha Konasana. Your sole of the feet touching each other and thighs on either side the ground. Now place your feet flat on the floor, slightly away from the hips. Hold your big toe and raise your feet upward slowly and steadily. While leaning back, your spine should be erect here. Balance your body on the tailbone, that is a coccyx. Now, apart from the legs as far as it feels comfortable and strengthen them along with your arms. Hold the position while looking at a fixed point. This will provide an invisible hand to support your posture. After holding as per your ability to remain in that position, return back by bringing leg together and by freeing sit bones. Contraindications: practitioner with the condition of knees and ankles should avoid this asana. Practicing Merudandasana in lower back pain, slip disc and sciatica might worsen the situation. so refrain from it. People with condition of high blood pressure or any other heart ailments should avoid performing this asana. Benefits: Merudandasana helps to strengthen spine, strengthens muscles, tones abdominal organs, strengthen reproductive system, beneficial for abdominal, reduces back pain, improve flexibility. 9. Akarna Dhanurasana. By sitting in Dandasana, hold both the big toes by wrapping the thumb, index and middle fingers around them. Exhale, lift the left foot flexing the elbow and knee. Inhale and then exhale, pulling the left foot up until the heel reaches the left ear. Simultaneously, draw the left arm back from the shoulder. Keep holding the right toe with the right hand, keeping the right leg straight. Hold the pose for 15 to 20 seconds, breathing normally. Exhale, pull the left leg further, extending the leg up vertically. Inhale and as your exhale, draw the legs backward until it touches the left ear. Holding both the toes, maintain integrity and balance. Stay in pose for 10 to 15 minutes, breathing normally. Exhale and bend the left knee to bring the heel to the ear. Then bring the left leg to the floor, extending both the legs forward. Repeat the pose, lifting the right leg and keeping the left on the floor. Once done, on the both sides, release the hands and legs to relax. Contraindication: while holding the pose, do not bend the knees. The lower leg must be kept straight and firm on the floor. Do not lose the grip on the big toes throughout the pose. Benefits: strengthen the legs and arm, tones the abdomen, improve hips and spine flexibility, improve blood circulation, improve the efficiency of kidney and liver, improve concentration, stimulates sacral chakra. 10. Gomukhasana. Technique: sit straight, keeping the legs outstretched in the front. Place the left leg underneath the right one, making the left heel touching the right buttock. Now place the right leg over the toe of the bent left leg, making the right heel touching the left buttock. Adjust the right knee, keeping it just above the left knee. Place both hands either on the right knee, keeping one on the top of another, or on the top of each foot, whichever is the comfortable. Hold the head, neck and back straight. Relax the body. Take 3 long deep breaths. Stretches the arm, left arm to the side and fold it behind the back. Stretches the right arm up above and head and fold it over the right shoulder. Keep the back of the left hand is contact with the spine, whereas the palm of the right hand shoulder rest against the spine. Clasp the fingers of the both hands behind the back. Keeps the raised elbow behind the head in a pose in which the head press against the inside of the raised arm. The spine should remain erect and head straight. Keep the eyes closed and stay in the same position for up to the minute or the few seconds. Then unclasp the hands, strengthen the legs and relax body. Then repeat the same by keeping the left keep uppermost and the left arm above the left shoulder. Benefits: improves the functioning of kidneys, relieves back pain and sciatica pain, strengthens the legs muscles, improves body posture. Contraindication: people with shoulder or back injuries, any joint pain और arthritis.
थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। आज जो मैंने वीडियो बनाई है YCB लेवल 4 योगा मास्टर में के प्रैक्टिकल में जो आसन पूछे जाते हैं ये मैंने अभी परफॉर्म किए हैं। इसके अलावा जो YCD लेवल 1, 2, 3 और जो योगा रिलेटेड आपको अगर आसन हो, प्राणायाम हो या षट क्रिया हो, इसके रिलेटेड अगर आपको वीडियो चाहिए तो प्लीज मुझे कमेंट करके बताइए और मेरे इस वीडियो को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब भी कीजिए। धन्यवाद।